Hi, Ken Gurman here. I want to share with you a funny story. Before I get into the funny story, my wife is from Russia. I love her. She's awesome. And what you need to understand about Russia is that in Russia you have a domestic passport and an international passport. And in order for you to get because my wife and I got married, and she's been trying to change her name to my last name for a long time. And last time she was in Russia, she didn't have the right paperwork, so now she has the right paperwork, but now this paperwork that she has doesn't have the right apostille or right stamp on it. It's supposed to have this big square stamp on it by the Secretary of State or something, or the county seat, saying this is officially recognized as a legal marriage certificate. So my wife goes to the local county seat in her city in Russia, in Volsky, and the person at the desk says, no, this is missing the apostille. This is missing the stamp. So what the heck? I said, I didn't travel all this time, all this mile, all this distance just to be told no. So my wife was talking with one of her friends, and one of her friends gave the recommendation, well, when you got divorced, you have the option of changing your name. My wife got divorced like several years ago. I said, but if you just go change your divorce document so that you can just change your last name to your married name now, you can change your last name to your married name. And it's legal because you can change your name to your last name, no problem. So as my wife is explaining this process, I'm just kind of giggling. So she goes through the process, and that's in the process of being approved, and she smiles at me today. And she goes, honey, my love, it was destiny that you and I were going to be together. And I just started laughing. My wife is so awesome, and I am so blessed to have her in my life. And I do everything that I'm doing in my life and in my business for her and to help bring her family here so that we're together. And I just love the person that my wife is becoming. To watch her come from all the social rules that are in Russia to coming to the United States is like watching a flower blossom. And it's not always, well, it's good, but she says that she's learning how to behave because of me. And now I'm kind of like, no, I'm screwed, because she's going to pick up all the things that I do. Not all the bad things I do. Because now she kind of has my sense of humor with her own little twist to it, and now she cracks jokes at me and everything else. So, but it's the perfect synergy. And somebody asked me the other day, what do you attribute the success to your relationship? How did you find the right person? And the biggest thing I can tell you, if you're looking to find the right person for you in your life, you have to love yourself first, unconditionally. Because until you can do that, you're going to continually attracting soulmates to you who aren't good for you. See, my philosophy is that soulmates are brought into your life to teach you a lesson. And when you're done being taught the lessons in life and you're ready to celebrate life, then you learn to love yourself unconditionally and you ask for the love of your life. So Lara is my destiny. It took me a long time in my life to learn to love who I am, and I'm just getting started. 2014 is the year to rock and roll. And do something better with my hair. What do you think? It's sticking up. Have an awesome day. Enjoy the training on how to create an evergreen home business. That's the basis for the training you're going to be able to get. There'll be a much more in-depth version of that training being given to you when you opt into my list. And plus there'll be over $3,000 in bonuses that you'll receive when you do opt into my list. Yeah, $3,000 worth of bonuses you're going to receive for free. Rock and Roll 2014.